I am so excited to be here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please go ahead and drop who you are. Let me know that you are here. Say hi, hello, hey, and we will get started right after these messages. All right. So I am so excited. Really, I am so super fired up for today. Today, we will be talking about this is going to be part two, actually, of 5 ways to manage your mindset. And today, we will be talking about focus, 3 ways to create focus with your planner. All right. So I know some of you may be saying, Madonna, I don't even know if I need focus right now. I got so much going on. This is the primary reason why you need to have focus in your life. So I will always want to and challenge you. Today, I actually didn't come up with any scriptures to put on the screen, but I'm just going to jump right into it. The first thing I always want you to remember is thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. So a lot of times what happens when we are trying to focus on one thing, we have like so many different things just popping off in our head. So we cannot focus because we just have too many things going on, too many things, thoughts just going around in our head. So I do want to talk about that today. And I really wanted to share a thought with you today in regards to something that Dr. Carolyn Leaf had mentioned. She has said, whatever you think about grows. So don't focus on what you're going through. Focus on what you're going to. So I want to leave you with that thought today. I'm going to leave that up there for a second because that just goes back to focus, right? So that goes back to focus and remembering that thoughts are things. So I want to leave that up there, but I also wanted to share something with you that I thought was so powerful. So as I was preparing for today, I was just like, I think this would be a good thought to share with them in regards to sometimes when we're going through a particular thing, God may have given you, this idea, a dream, or this thought that you're just like, this is what he wants you to do. This is what he wants you to attain. And I thought this was so fun. So I'm going to share this with you because I want you to be able to see it the way I see it. So sometimes when I'm talking to you, I actually visually see what it is that you're telling me. So sometimes you may be talking to me and I can really see what it is that you're trying to achieve and what is holding you back from achieving the things that you want to achieve. So let me come back to this screen because I want you to be able to see what it is that I am saying. So this is what God has told you. He said to look out there and everything that you see is yours. And so that is the idea. So when God says you are beautifully and wonderfully made, when he says wealth and riches are in your house and your righteousness endures forever, he has told you this, right? He has given you these seeds and this is what he wants you to think on. But go back to that thought, that the quote that Dr. Clarion Leaf just said, right? She says, whatever you think about grows. Don't focus on what you're going through. Focus on what you're going to. So here is what I'm trying to say. So in this picture right here, this is like, for example, this is what God is wanting you to focus on. So for my solo entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants, this is what God is telling you to do. He said to focus on this particular thing. This right here. And a lot of times we have not taken time to focus on that particular thing. So this is typically what we think about when God tells us something. And you're like, MaDonna, what is this all about? Sometimes this is what we're focusing on. You're just like, but right now I don't have the money. That's the first thing I hear a lot of times when I'm talking to women entrepreneurs. I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I don't have the accountability. You start telling me all the things that you do not have when honestly, God has already showed you the vision. He's already told you to write the vision, make it plain. You may have written it, but then you start thinking about this right here. This is what you're starting to think about. And go back to what Dr. Carolyn Leaf said. Whatever you think about grows. So you saying, I don't have the money, is you staying right here in this spot right here. When you say, I don't have, or here's another one that you say, which leaves you right here. What if I fail? This will cause you to stay right here. Rather than in the promised land, this is where you're going to stay. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. So we're going to be talking about those 3 ways in order to help you create better focus with your planner. Okay? So key number one, schedule specific times for specific tasks. I'm going to let that sink in. Schedule specific times for specific tasks. What does that mean? It means don't try to multitask. And I know that y'all, some of y'all women are just like, but I have to do this, I got to do this. And I know I've been there, done that. But when you're doing that, that is how your brain becomes overloaded with so much stuff. You just quit. You break down. Literally, your house is just like all broken down. It's just like, we can't do nothing right now. You trying to have me repair the window, the plumbing, the roof, cut the grass. And your mind is like, we're in too many places right now. So because we're in too many places, we can't move forward. So we are tired. Which one do you want me to do? So in order to help you pull out your planner and schedule, say so 8 o'clock, I'm going to get my coffee, right? Like, cause that might be the thing that give you life, right? So you might be like, schedule coffee, take 15 minutes to decide what's one thing that I want to work on in my business or for my day. So I want you to think about that. So key number two, focus all of your attention on one task. And I say it like that, and I bring my hands together because I know there's been many a times when I was younger and I was praying and my mind was so busy. Even then, I was just like, I can't even focus, child. I can't even focus on praying because my mind was so busy on doing all the things that I need to do. But I want you to focus on one task. Here's the thing that I had to tell myself. So when the other thoughts come, because they will until you discipline your mind, when the other thoughts come to you, just say to yourself, I would think about that at 3 o'clock. I have done this. I have literally done that. So when a task came to me and it was a very specific thing that I really did need to think about, but at that moment, my thought pattern was, I'm thinking about this thing right now. This thought that I'm thinking about, I need to think about that right now. So I want to challenge you, write that down. and just tell yourself, oh, that's a great thought, but I would think about that at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock or whatever time you want to schedule it. Or even you want to say, I'm going to schedule that thought for Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Then that's when you think about it. But don't be trying to think about everything at one time. You only just wear yourself out, child, and burn yourself out. And then you don't have energy because you're putting energy in too many places at one time. So, key 3, celebrate your daily wins. I can't tell you how important this is. You know, a lot of times, you know, like we watch sports, and you see the team cheering, you know, their teammates on, like, oh, you did this, yay, you know, got a touchdown or whatever it is that they did, or they just moved 5 feet in the game, or they blocked a shot, whatever it is, they celebrate their wins. But I want to encourage you, as a solo entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants, you need to celebrate yourself, right? When you start focusing more on the positive things that you did get accomplished, your body and your mind will work with you rather than against you. So I want to encourage you, celebrate yourself. It's okay. It's okay. Of course, when you're starting out, you may not have a team, you may not have the audience that's going to celebrate you and tell you how you are doing an amazing job, but celebrate yourself. I'm like, let's go. Like, that is what I want you to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. And honestly, that's what I do. Every week, I actually do this, right? As a matter of fact, every evening. So every night, I'm just like, I am so grateful that I was able to accomplish A, Y, and Z. Like, whatever it is, no matter what it is. Even sometimes I just said, my win for today is I got some rest. Like, literally, it may just be that simple. It may be that simple. For some of you, it may be I actually got up in the middle of the day and had lunch. Whatever your win is, I want you to celebrate yourself. I want to give you another quote that I really thought was powerful. So those are the three keys. Let me just go back over the 3 keys real quick so that we can talk about them. Number 1, the key is specific times for specific tasks. That's what first thing we need to do. Specific times for specific tasks. Focus all your attention on one task. Just one. Just one. Just one. Allow that thought to become full and complete without you start thinking about, I got to cook for the kids, or I need to drive so-and-so over here, or I need to get groceries, or all of that. Focus on your one task for whatever it is that you're trying to establish for your business. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. Okay? Celebrate yourself. That actually gives you life. It gives you energy. It increases your endorphins. You have no idea when you celebrate yourself. Just even if you do it for yourself, I know it's easier for women to celebrate other people, but learn to celebrate you. Okay? So back to what I was saying. I wanted to share this other quote with you that I thought was so powerful. And that quote is, you must make certain to give your subconscious only suggestions which heal, bless, elevate, and inspire you in all your ways. Your subconscious mind takes you at your word. When you understand this, like, you will be like that song, how it says, all I do is win. When all you do is celebrate yourself by telling yourself, I'm healed, I'm whole, I'm blessed, and working each day on that plan, all you're going to do is win. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice but to win. So I wanted to share that with you, but I also am so excited. I want to share this with you. Let me I have been speaking to a lot of women lately, okay? And let me tell you, you ladies are millionaires. You may not know it, but I know it, okay? So I had to offer this masterclass, Millionaire Mindset Masterclass. This will be happening Tuesday, March 30th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I am offering this because some of you may have been told you're black, you're ugly, and you ain't gonna never amount to nothing. But let me tell you what, now they need to be calling you millionaire, okay? Because that is who you truly are. This is who you truly are. I see you in these online streets and you are slaying, all right? But you're not getting paid for it, okay? So I'm gonna need you to go get all your royalties. I am going to need you to get all your royalties. But some of that has to do with clearing out the mindset of people telling you things like you're black, you're ugly, and you don't really see the real true queen who you are. The same thing with some of the other things that I see you do. You're extraordinary. But I need you to let go of some of these other negative thoughts so that you can make space for your promised land. You know, like really. So I want to be able to offer that to you. If you are interested, make sure you drop a diamond in the chat and I will definitely connect with you. You definitely will see more information on that. And for those on my YouTube channel, I will have a link in the description so that you can get more information about this upcoming event, because I want you to be connected. I want you to be so I would like to invite you to this masterclass that will be happening Tuesday, March 30th. Once again, if you're interested, drop a diamond in the chat and stay tuned for more, because I will be hosting more things like that. So until next time, peace.